This guy found an abandoned pond that was filled with axolotls.
And today, he's gonna try to rescue them.
I just found this abandoned pond that is filled with axolotls, and my goal is to catch them all out and save them because they're not going to survive in here much longer. You see, for the past few years, this pond has been a breeding ground for axolotls, but recently the owners haven't been able to take care of them.
That's
so
a
they asked
baby.
me to come save them. But it's not going to be easy because there's not just axolotls in here. It's also full of a ton of other crazy fish.
Is that a dolphin?
There's no telling what we're going to find. All I know is we're
might
going
be
to
a
catch a
turd.
ton of axolotls because there could literally be hundreds in here.
Whoa.
And
Oh
to
my
help
gosh.
me do that, I brought all of my
That's a
nets
lot.
and fish traps, so let's start netting around to see what all we can find. Now, since the axolotls are breeding in here, we have to be on the lookout for not only the adults, but also the babies. So with that in mind, we started exploring, and it didn't take me long until I caught something. Oh my gosh, I think that's an
First
axolotl.
try?
Oh my gosh, you cannot make this up, you guys. This is our first net in here, and we already got an axolotl. Well, it didn't take us long to catch our first axolotl. However, this one's a little small, and he's just a normal one.
Alec, didn't you say these things are like super rare?
They are, according to Google at least, but he's saying that there might be hundreds of them in there, which is really making me question Google.
Well, supposedly in the wild, there's only like 100 to 1,000 axolotls, but I guess in captivity, their numbers are a lot higher.
Oh.
That does make a lot of sense.
So these ones, I guess technically were in captivity because they were supposed to be in their pond. I guess kind of like a koi fish pond. They're just fun to look at.
It's crazy that someone would just abandon them in here and like let it turn to this.
I think that they're really expensive too, like to buy one. I don't know, it could be like $1,000. If there's 100 of them, that could be $100,000 worth of axolotls.
Axolotls, I'm looking on a website right now. You can get one for 50 bucks or 200.
That's a lot of money though, still.
Yeah.
Definitely not
that
1,000. Yeah, Alec, yeah, you gotta, yeah. Maybe you're not the fish expert.
Ooh, there's one for 400 right here.
I'm sure like there's rare ones that are really expensive, not this black one.
Yeah,
that
it
he
definitely
just picked
depends
up.
on the color. I think those pink ones got to be the most rare. There might be some in here.
Inside of this pond, there's also albino axolotls.
Yep,
But they're
called it.
a little
There they are.
rare, and they only live in one part of the pond, and we'll be exploring that later in the video. But
Yeah, he
first,
blurred
let's
it.
get this guy into the bucket and keep going. I then took another net, and I managed to catch another fish.
No way he gets
this
first
is
try.
probably the dirtiest abandoned pond
That
that,
is
we've
actually
ever
disgusting.
been in. Oh my gosh, no
There has to be a better way to
Second
fish
net,
these things
we
out.
already caught something out.
Oh!
That's a little
Whoa!
angelfish. This is so cool, you guys.
Help
we already
me.
caught an
Help me.
axolotl.
I remember
and we
that guy
already
from
caught a
Nemo.
fish in
He had a
just
scar.
2 nets. So who knows what else we're gonna find living inside of here. I took another scoop, and as I was searching through the net, I spotted another fish.
Whoa.
Is that a fish? What the heck is that? Look at this. It looks like a dolphin. Wait a minute. We've caught these in sewers before. I think you guys
Looks like
said
a
they were
dolphin.
old.
Okay, what is that? Seriously, look at the shape of it.
Like a porpoise with a pointy nose, but it definitely doesn't look like a fish.
No, that is not a pointy nose. That is just the craziest underbite I've ever seen. He's just like this.
He for sure gets made fun of in school. I don't even know how they swim in this water. There's so much dirt and crap in here. They're probably just like,
They should move. They should try moving, buy a home somewhere. Maybe like Australia or something. That could be cool for them. But where they're at now is like the slums.
They're in Florida.
yeah, they're definitely in Florida.
Exactly.
Called elephant nose fish? I mean, it makes sense. They kind of look like elephants.
It does look like
Look at
an
his
elephant.
nose.
Why did he
Ew,
poke
that
it?
is just-
Why is he poking
playing
it?
with
The
it.
fish are getting
Tickle,
crazier
tickle,
and
tickle.
crazier as we go on, so let's keep going.
Got your nose.
Oh,
Adam,
what
I'm
was
gonna start
that
doing
right
that to
there?
you.
I just saw something.
Do not touch my
I'm
nose.
just gonna dump it out. Let's see.
Imagine
Did
an
we get
entire
anything?
alligator pops out.
What was that? There's 2 fish
That would
in
be
here.
insane.
One's an axolotl, and then we got some
Nice.
other fish. Look how small he is. That is the
Best of
tiniest
friends.
axolotl I've ever seen. You
So
can see his
cute.
little feet
It
right there
kinda
and his
reminds me of
gills.
Toothless.
That is so
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
And then we got this guy, some sort of fish right there. I don't know what that
What
is.
is
Silver
that?
dollar,
Crazy
silver dollar.
looking. We added both of them to the bucket, and we kept exploring to see what else
think,
we could
right?
find. Whoa!
No.
Look at this! Oh my gosh! That's an iridescent shark! And albino
What?
one
A
too,
shark?
not just a normal
Dude.
one. Wow, that is
Okay. How does a shark get in there? How does a shark get in there?
Well, the people
Iridescent
put it
shark.
in there. The people made a pond and then put a bunch of fish in there.
Sharks don't live in ponds. Unless like it's just called a shark, but it's not actually a shark.
Alec, that's not a real shark. Look at it. That's definitely not a shark.
But I thought sharks only live in salt water. There's no
Maybe it's a-
freshwater sharks.
It could be a freshwater pond, right?
Or saltwater
up.
pond? I don't think so.
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. I looked it up. Okay, it says species of shark catfish. I did not know that existed.
There's like dozens of sharks that can live in fresh water, Alec. What are you
I
talking
didn't make
about?
that up. I made that up. I made it up. I just, and everyone thinks shark ocean, not shark pond.
Okay, Alec, the next fact you say better be right. You're 0 for 2. 2 right now.
Ah, darn it. Do better, do better, do better, do better.
Yeah, definitely, because I think axolotls have to be in fresh water.
Now we know there's freshwater sharks.
That is the
in
lamest
here, so
shark
we're
ever.
gonna have to be careful in case there's bigger ones. As we kept exploring,
You don't
I started
he's
to
definitely
realize
not being
just
careful.
how many fish were
He's gonna
in
be
here.
fine.
Oh my gosh!
There could be
Every
snakes in there,
single
too.
net, I was
Whoa!
catching crazier
That's a
and
cool one.
crazier
That looks like a
fish.
Jolly
That is
Rancher.
by far the prettiest fish we've
It looks
caught
like a
yet,
marble.
so he's definitely going in the bucket. We were even catching fish that I've never seen before.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, is that an arowana?
That's a tiny
it looks
one.
just like a baby arowana.
He's making up
but I
names,
don't
come
think
on.
It is.
Whoa, it
Guys,
has
comment down below
giant
if you know what this
fins.
fish
Look at
is.
that
He's
thing.
really cool though, so
It
we're
looks like
definitely
it's
gonna
made
keep him.
upside down.
Clearly, there's a lot of fish in
They
here.
definitely bought
but
it at
it's not
Walmart.
easy to catch them out with the water being so gross. But since there was definitely still fish in
Clean
here,
the
I had
pond.
to keep going to save the rest of them. Anyone in here? Oh, what the
Eel?
heck is that?
No,
What is
no,
that
no.
thing?
I think it's another
like an
axolotl.
eel.
Salamander?
Oh my gosh. No. You guys,
Never mind.
what the heck did we just catch? That looks like an alien right there. We just caught ourselves an alien.
It doesn't
fish.
have. Oh my god! Wait, the eyeballs are so tiny.
Zoom
I couldn't
in.
even see them
I
at
don't know,
first.
zoom in. Look at them eyeballs.
That looks like Alec without glasses. Oh my gosh.
Alec, take off your glasses.
I didn't even say anything.
Alec.
I didn't say anything.
He's got the Alec build. Oh my gosh, he's got that smooth forehead and he's got the
you
tiny
guys know
eyeballs.
how you have friends that wear glasses and then when they take off their glasses, like they just look like they have tiny eyeballs, like little beady eyes. That happens to Alex sometimes.
That is crazy. This fish has the tiniest eyeballs I've ever seen. Other than Alex.
They can only see in like 2 dimensions.
Oh my gosh, look how tiny its eyes are. That's some sort of fish. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get him in the bucket before
Why did
he
we just
escapes.
body shame the
There is
fish?
some weird fish in here, you guys. That is crazy.
I'm
Now,
bullying
if you
every
thought
single one of
that
these
was
fish.
weird. What I caught next was even weirder. Oh, what is that?
My dad that
Wait a
left.
minute. What? Helen, this is
A frog?
Oh, I forgot
We've
Helen's
never
recording.
caught one before. These are extremely
It's a what?
rare.
It's a
We've only
pippa-pippa
caught
frog.
These are called pippa frogs, and they look like freaking aliens.
That is gross.
That
Dude,
is the
please.
craziest looking
Please.
frog I've ever
Are you
seen.
How is this real?
I've told you guys before off camera that frogs are one of my favorite animals because of how unique and like vibrant they can be. That is the ugliest creature I may have ever seen in my whole life though. I don't know if I can stand by frogs being my favorite.
You gotta put that next to a blobfish and just see what happens.
It has ET fingers. Why are its fingers doing that?
I'm starting to believe this pond is like mutating all of the fish in there. Like, what is this?
I have to Pokédex this thing. I gotta just like figure out for my brain right now, what are we looking at?
Dude, this guy, he's gonna scoop something out so crazy. He's gonna scoop it out. Holy crap! It's a great white shark! At this point, he can scoop anything out and I wouldn't be surprised anymore.
I'm actually excited to see what he's actually gonna pull out.
Okay, so it's called a Suriname toad, aka a pippa toad, and it's a species of frog, but it's saying that it's a toad. That is very strange.
He gets weirder. I didn't think this guy could get weirder.
That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense.
They live in South America, so they're mainly Spanish speaking.
That makes sense. That's the only thing that makes sense.
And the
South
female
America.
carries fertilized eggs on her back.
Just like the black widow spiders. Or no, wait, that's wolf spiders.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And
Alright.
they have a lifespan of around 8 years.
Wait, Jack, what's this frog's name?
Pippa.
I'm calling that a new dance move. The Pippa. Everyone do the Pippa. Thank you, Alec. No, Alec. Pippa. This is not the Pippa. You gotta go like this. Copyright infringement if you try and steal that.
He
Born
looks
in the
dead,
murk.
but trust me, he's alive. Look, see, he's kicking out.
He's so flat.
That is the craziest looking frog I've ever
He's
seen.
got run
you
over
guys.
twice.
Fun fact about these guys is when they have babies, they lay the eggs on their backs. And when they're ready to hatch, they crawl out of their body.
Oh,
They're really like
oh,
eggs.
God,
So
I don't
it's a
like that
really
at
cool
all.
find. We're gonna get him in the bucket. I don't know how it can get any crazier than that. I mean, that's insane. All right, let's get a little
I
bit
never
deeper
saw a
here.
frog with so
Who
many
knows what
holes.
we're gonna catch
That was
there.
disgusting.
Come on, give me something good.
That was like a kangaroo sack.
The only reason I'm doing this is because there's some really cool fish in here and
Why did it
axolotls. Oh,
kinda
there's
sound like
another
he liked
angelfish.
the
Look
smell.
at that. Oh, that is so cool. He looks just like the first one. Wait, there's another fish. No way, there's 2 fish in here. He's got
Whoa.
some blue on him right there.
He's dead.
Pretty. Is there
I feel so
anything
bad for the
else in
fish that
here?
are inevitably going
my
to get
gosh,
left
there
behind.
is.
Yeah, there's
That's a
no way he
ghost
catches all of
fish.
them.
No
It-
freaking
there
way,
is
you
just
guys.
too
We
big of a
caught 3
pond.
fish in 1 net. Let's get these guys in the bucket and we're gonna keep going.
Nice.
I took
Put 'em in with
another
the
net,
frog
when
and
I
the
pulled it
shark.
up, I noticed something crazy. Oh my gosh! Another axolotl.
Axolotl,
We've only been
axolotl.
netting for
Helen,
15
Helen, zoom
minutes,
in.
And this
Helen.
is the 3rd axolotl that we've caught, and it didn't stop.
I've never seen a
there.
baby
in the
one
same
before.
Net, I noticed another axolotl. No freaking way! There's another one. Look at
You
that.
could
We got
barely
2
see that.
axolotls
Dude.
in 1 net.
That one's
Ew,
actually
big.
cool.
Look at that. He's
I
got
like
Green,
its eyes.
like emerald eyes, yeah.
This
He's
is
gonna
the
catch
most
so many
axolotls
diseases
we have
in that
ever
pond.
caught, you guys. They are literally loaded in this
I hope
pond.
he brought a
So
second
let's
bucket.
keep going and try to catch some more. I took a couple more nets and eventually I caught another fish. Did we get anything?
Whoa.
No! Oh,
My gosh. It
That was a jump
goldfish,
scare.
And it was the
Whoa!
fattest one I've
ah,
ever
it's a
seen.
big one.
All right, Alec, I
I'm
take
not a fan of goldfish
everything
'cause
back I
they're
said about the other
pretty
fish.
common, but I've never seen one like this.
This one's
That
you.
is a crazy looking fish.
got a mohawk.
Now,
Awesome.
up until now, all the fish that I've been catching have been pretty small. But soon that
We're all
will
going back
change.
to Home Depot.
Come on. Oh, I think I just saw something. Oh, what is
Give
that?
me a shark.
Oh my gosh, there's 2 fish. There's one right here, and then there's
the-
one right here. Those
I
are
couldn't even
so
see
cool.
them.
This is a Raphael
What the-
catfish, and this one is
Where'd it
called
come
the
from?
Chinese hyphen loach. We don't catch these
Oh,
all
yes.
that often, so that is really cool. 2 more fish. Let's get them in the bucket.
Those
and
are
keep going.
weird looking fish.
I would love to meet the owners to see like why did they pick all of these weird fish?
Yeah, and I'm surprised that there's not more of each species of fish. Like they're not breeding. It's like they're just one of so many different types of fish.
Well, you can't if you only have one Alec, you can't
I guess.
Oh, let him go out to dinner first, man.
You know, if it's just
So
one
you-
fish
you
by
think
itself, you can't do it. You can't do it, and you can't do it.
So you think that like the owner just lets them die and then buys a new one after they die instead of letting them breed?
Everything but the axolotls, yes.
He's not stopping anyone from breeding.
Let's get in this corner. There's got to be something there. Oh my gosh!
Axolotl, no,
Albino
eel,
beetles.
no, what is
Albino
that?
axolotl,
So
right?
Cool. Biters are one of my
No,
favorite
it's not.
fish.
Never mind.
They're so prehistoric looking. We got another fish right
Ooh, it
here.
had, like,
What
spikes
the
on
heck?
its
I've
dorsal
never
area.
seen anything like that.
Look at his nose.
Well, we got another mystery fish. Comment down below if you know what it is. Now we.
I'll figure it out.
That fish definitely got straight A's.
That fish looks like it got caught doing something it wasn't supposed to be doing.
Is that a tooth, a stick, or its nose? I can't tell.
I don't know, but you're so right, Jack. It looks like he just ate like an entire cake and he just got caught eating the cake.
Did you eat the cake? No. Wasn't me. This is a.
Let me guess. Long nose freak.
This says it's a a garfish.
Garr.
Just comment down below if you know a bunch of really cool fish and axolotls inside of the pond. But so far, we've only explored the shallow end. As we move further down, the water's gonna get deeper and deeper, and I have a feeling that's where the
terrifying.
monsters are gonna be. So I
What?
started netting
No
around
way
the
those are in
deep
there.
end
That's
and
actually
immediately
terrifying.
There could be a
caught this.
big
No
catfish.
freaking
You better
way.
not be
First
baiting
net
us.
in the deep end. Look at this.
Something crazy.
Oh my
Whoa!
gosh. Is that
Oh!
what I saw? Oh wait, no, that's a Norweenie.
What?
That's even cooler
No
than what I
way.
saw. That
It
is by
looks
far the
blind.
craziest fish that we've caught
Dude,
so far.
no
And
way.
since he was so
That was
big,
just
we
chilling
had to
in
put
there?
him in his own container.
That's
Well, first
insane.
big fish of the night. That is a crazy find. Let's get back in there and see what else we can get. And now that we know the monster fish are in the
Oh my
deeper end,
gosh.
we kept exploring.
I would drain the water if I was him.
Yeah,
At least a little
yeah.
bit more.
As I was searching through my next net, I spotted another
Oh,
big
oh,
fish.
what is that? What is that?
It's a baby
Catfish.
red-tailed catfish. Oh my gosh,
Catfishy.
he's adorable.
It's
got
Well,
the
that's
little-
another monster
little
fish. However,
whiskers.
he's
Yeah, I
not
love the
fully
whiskers.
grown. These guys will get
Oh
massive.
my gosh.
That's an awesome find.
That's
Let's
in
get
there
him the
right now?
bucket.
No, he's saying that's how big it can get. That type of fish.
Oh.
What the heck? Oh my gosh.
Added him to the bucket, and then suddenly I was attacked. Ow! Oh my god! Something just hit my leg! Something just hit my leg!
Imagine Helen pops up.
But then who's holding the camera?
I didn't know little fish like that bite. I thought it was only like sharks that'll do that.
Well, we have no idea what's in that pond, Alec.
Yeah.
Well,
could
it's not a
be-
shark. There's no way it's like an
There's
actual
already one
shark,
shark.
in there.
There's been a shark, Alec.
You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean.
It could be just like a big catfish.
A piranha?
Don't bite
Ooh.
anything. No, there's no
If
way.
there's a piranha in that water, I would end the video right there. I'm hopping out.
Oh my god, it could be a piranha.
He's gonna get out of
Maybe
that
it
water.
was an axolotl. There's been a lot of those.
Or maybe it's love.
Right there! There were some really big fish in here, and one just rammed into me. Well, whatever.
Maybe it was
is,
a
we gotta
snapping
get in there and
turtle.
Catch it out because we have to save.
Probably
everything.
ran into it
So
because I
took
can't
another
see
net, and I
because it's so
managed to catch
murky.
Another fish. Oh, I think we got something. What is
That looks heavy.
It's colorful. That's a mighty cichlid right there. Wow,
Oh,
he's
wow.
pretty. He's got
I was
orange
just about to say
and
that.
white on. That
He's
is
so
awesome.
pretty.
Well, the fish are definitely getting bigger, so let's get them in the
There's
bucket.
so many fish in that
and
little
keep going.
bucket.
I took another net, and I ended up catching something crazy.
Boy's gonna eat good tonight.
Oh my
Part
gosh,
two.
an axolotl! But this wasn't just any axolotl. It was actually one of the
Whoa.
rarest ones in the world. I think
Oh.
this is a melanistic axolotl, you guys. He is jet black. Now, you guys know what albino ones are.
How much
That's
is
when they're
that?
all white. Melanistic is when
Bajillion?
they're all
Maybe two
black.
bajillions?
That's 2 bajillion?
Let me just look up.
Yes, jet black,
Axolotl
jet black,
from
full black.
Africa.
What he
Jet
said.
black axolotl. I feel like I'm having a seizure whenever I spell that. Super melanoid, 250.
Oh, it's only 250 bucks.
For a
That's a
random
lot of
fish
money,
you found in
Alec.
a pond? Are you serious? Oh, dude, you gotta be mega rich.
Do you
Can you
understand
please
how
give me
much you
money,
could
Alec?
buy
Can you please give
off
me
of
money if you're that
Wish.com
rich,
with
please?
$225? Alec, you could go to Walmart and you could have yourself an entire day for half that price.
No, you can't.
Depends where you stay.
If you go to the Hilton.
Okay, I'm just saying, because of how rare it is, axolotls already are extremely rare. Apparently, that's one of the rarest ones. I was under the impression that it might be like $10,000. Man, I was wrong.
You're not even $10,000.
I'll give you like $5, Alec.
Yeah, I'd give you $250. You'd have to pay me actually to grab you.
And I think we just caught one. These are super rare. This is by far the best axolotl that we've caught so far, but who knows? There
looks
might
more
be
like
a
a
bigger
lizard.
one still in there. And well, I
Seems like
was
they've
right,
left
because
like
in my next net,
$1,000
I
of
caught
fish and
this.
axolotls.
I know.
Oh my gosh, no freaking way.
What is that?
Ew, that's an axolotl.
That's the biggest axolotl I've ever seen, Helen.
I think he's
Whoa!
blind. He
Look
looked
at the
blind
size
on the
on
other
that.
eye.
Holy
I didn't
thick
even know they caught
McDonald's.
that thing, you guys. That is a
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
monster axolotl. That's definitely one of
That
the
dude
ones
is a
that are breeding here,
whopper.
creating all these babies.
Whopper!
He's the one creating the
Axolotls
babies.
in here, so let's keep
That's a
going.
daddy fish.
Here we go.
I think it's a
my
mommy
gosh.
fish.
Oh, this is disgusting. Look at this. Ah! Oh my gosh. Oh
Ew,
wait,
ew,
wait,
ew,
wait,
ew.
Whoa!
What the heck is that? Oh
He's
my
getting
gosh.
away.
Get back in!
I got him. Look at that, you guys. We got an arowana. That is probably the coolest fish.
That's
that
an
we've caught so
underbite.
far.
That's
I
a
think it
very
has
good
to the
one.
bucket with the other monster fish. And
That
we
might have been
kept
what bite
going.
him.
Oh
Let's see what else we can get. Oh wait, what the heck is that? Oh, there's a fish right here. Oh, it's a pufferfish. No way. What kind
What?
of puffer is
Don't
that?
scare
That
it,
thing
don't
is
scare it.
huge. I think that's a Fahaka
Whoa.
pufferfish right here. We've caught these before, but this is a massive one. Look
Did
at
it-
the teeth
Why
right
is
there.
that
Those are
in
so
there?
sharp. You do not want to get bit by that.
Goddamn
Let's
book
go
got
ahead and
horse
add this
teeth.
guy to the bucket and keep netting around. I continued going deeper into the pond when I suddenly caught a whole family of axolotls. Did we get anything? Oh my gosh, right here.
They
Look,
better have gotten
there's
all of
an
them.
axolotl. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, there's a baby too. Look at this. There's a smaller one. As I kept
Oh my
searching,
God,
I
it's
was
so tiny.
finding more and more babies.
There's so
There's
many
two
tiny
more
tadpoles.
right
Wow.
here. In total, I
Some
caught
daddy
5
axolotls going
axolotls
crazy
in
under
one
there.
net. This is literally crazy, guys. We're gonna have an axolotl army. I took another net, and this time I caught something completely unexpected. Oh, I think I see something. There's something yellow in here. Oh, there it is.
What is that?
There
What
it
is that?
What
A
is
clam?
that? Oh my gosh, it's a turtle.
Oh,
my
it is
gosh,
a
it's
turtle.
so tiny.
That's
I've
definitely
never
what
seen
bit
a
him then.
turtle this
Whoever's dad
small.
this is.
And this is not just any turtle. He's albino. That is so cool. I don't know
Wow.
much about turtles, so if you guys
He's
know what this
definitely
is, comment
scared.
down below. Either way,
That's
he's
a
really cool, so we're gonna toss him in the
Terrapin.
bucket.
Those are
and
really
we're gonna
tiny
keep 'em.
turtles.
Oh, big scoop, come on. Oh, that's heavy. Oh, I see something.
What else could
What is
possibly be
that?
in there? He's discovering
my
new
gosh.
stuff.
It was an
Whoa.
albino
Fish.
Oscar, but sadly there was a dead one in the same
Aw.
net. That just shows, guys, we have to catch these fish out because they're dying in here,
That's so
and they're
sad.
not going to survive much longer. So
They're
now that
dying
we
to
know
get
the
out.
fish are dying in here, we kept
No.
on netting to try and save the rest. Oh my gosh!
What
Is that a
the?
lobster?
No!
Yeah!
Nah, bro, those are so rare. Those are actually rare. Those are actually
That
so
is
rare.
a crazy blue lobster, bro.
That's like a 1 in 4 million chance. Let me fact check myself. Hold on.
There's no way it's 1 in 4 million.
It's very rare, though. 1 in 2 million.
Oh, okay.
That's not a bad
I
guess.
got you, bro.
All right,
I got
Alex
you.
back on my good
Thank
side.
you.
All right, nice.
Let's
Alex.
go. Come
ahead.
on.
Go ahead, Alex.
That is so rare.
To buy it, it is $100. And the one I'm looking at isn't even that blue. That one is so blue.
It's really blue, like really, really blue.
I can't believe it's not more expensive. Like 1 in 2 million to have that thing, and it's only how much you said? $100?
Yeah.
Dang, we should start something, guys.
No, we shouldn't. You have to catch 2 million of them just to sell one, which is $100. That is so bad. It's
Do the
not
math.
worth it.
can sell the
Off
other
of the
lobsters,
coast
too.
of North America, there's 500 million lobsters.
Oh, okay. With those odds.
250.
There's only 250 that are blue in North America.
Yeah.
And he's got one of them.
For $100
now.
could be ours.
Wow, that is a monster. It's literally bigger than my hand.
He's not scared of it
I
snipping
had
him?
no idea there was blue crawfish in here, let alone
Oh,
one
it's
this
crawfish.
big. You guys, this is insane. I'm telling you, this is the biggest one I have ever seen. And since he was so big, that would explain why
Well,
his
then it's
pinch
definitely
was so
worth even
strong.
less.
Let go.
What is he
Let
doing?
go. Oh my gosh, let go. Ow. Once he let go, we added him to the bucket, and then we got back to catching fish. Wait, I caught a bunch of
A blue
fish, though.
crawfish
There's
is
like
only
3
1 in
fish here.
10,000.
Check this out. I have no idea what this is.
That looks dead.
That's some sort of
Lame.
catfish, but I've never caught
Whoa.
this
Oh my
God, his
before.
eyes are crazy.
It
Oh,
looks
we got
so
another ghost
wise
knife
and
fish.
knowledgeable.
Check that out. That's a big one. We got him.
That
and
looks
then we
just
have
like
one more
slime.
in here, I
That's what
think.
they say about
It's
Adam when he
another
walks out of
African
McDonald's.
cichlid. This one is
Wise?
super
That's
pretty.
a big
3
one.
more fish. Let's
Oh.
go ahead and add them to the bucket. Let's keep exploring and see what else we can find. Now, we didn't catch any fish in this net, but we did catch something else.
Turtle,
he's
turtle,
getting paid
turtle,
well for
turtle,
this.
turtle.
There's a snake right here. Look. Is
Whoa!
that venomous? I don't know snakes,
Nah,
guys.
bro.
I don't do snakes, as you guys know. I am terrified of them. This guy's really small.
He was pretty scared
He
the other
picked
day.
up like a
orange and
fully
red.
grown
That is
snake.
so cool. I don't
Ooh,
think
I thought
he's venomous
bright
because he
colors
doesn't
means
have a
venomous.
triangle
Yeah, it
head,
does.
So, oh god. Oh, he's in my hand. He's in my hand right now. Don't bite me. Do not bite me. I guess we'll just let him go in the woods. I don't know what he was doing in the pond. See you later, buddy. Don't come back.
See ya.
After
Please,
we
yep,
removed
just
the
let him
snake,
go.
we got
That's
back
basically
in the
a
pond
worm
and
with
kept
pointy
on
teeth.
netting.
Oh, they creep me out.
Oh my gosh, Helen, there's something big. Look, there's a giant fish in the net. What the heck
Whoa.
is that?
Helen!
It's a vampire fish, Helen. Whoa, it's
What
a
the
big
Helen?
one, too.
Okay.
What the Helen?
Oh my gosh!
Ow! Why would you do
He
that?
said, "Oh, he beat me." How do you do that? You put your finger in his mouth. What are you doing? What are you doing?
That looks crazy, bro. That's like Adam's underbite.
That's got to make it into the monster fishes, right? That has to make a monster fish.
Is
know
there
if it's
is
got
there
the
a
size,
fully grown
Alec.
version of that?
I
Is it-
don't know.
Please don't tell me that's the baby version. That is insane.
Let me see. Vampire fish. Vampire fish do get pretty big, Adam.
Crap. Me no likey.
Check out this picky pig.
All right, I'll check it out. No, that's not real. That is how big they get, guys. If that's a real
That is
photo.
crazy. That is crazy.
I do not like that.
Here's one of a sassy lady holding one.
Crazy fish right there. We're gonna add him to the bucket. I was not expecting to catch one of these. These are one of my favorite fish. They get massive, and as you can tell, they got some chompers on them.
You had a
We're
photo
going
already.
deeper into the pond, you guys. Oh gosh, this stuff is so nasty. As I got deeper into the pond, it started to get a little scary. There's something big right here. Helen. Something big.
What is Helen gonna
Honestly, I
do?
think that might be a gator.
Helen, get it. Helen, get it.
Clearly something big was down there, and I wanted to find out.
Why would you
what it
reach with your
was.
hand?
Ask the dude who owns the pond what's in there first.
Oh! I got it.
I could definitely
Oh
see
my
Alec
God.
popping out of there,
What is that?
smiling.
It's a dude with a snorkel.
That's a
Oh, snapping
turtle.
Alligator turtle?
That is a giant mata turtle, you guys. I had no idea. That
Oh, it
it
looks
was
like
a
the
mata
frog.
turtle.
I
it
thought that
an
was its
alligator.
booty cheek.
As you can see,
That
it
was
shows
its-
right
that's
here,
its
it
head.
resembles a gator. I stepped on it, and I could have sworn a gator was down there, but no.
Wow.
Okay, but who in their right mind would just blindly stick their hands down there thinking that it's an alligator? Or even if they knew it was a turtle?
He's crazy.
This
Either
guy
of them can
is a
at
pro.
least bite your fingers off.
He's
At
crazy.
minimum, they can both do that.
He is a professional. Also, what is up with these weird looking creatures having really weird names? Like the other one was the Pita Pita frog, and this one is the Mata Mata turtle.
This is their street name, Jack. His real name is probably like Jeffrey Turtle.
No, his name is literally Mata Mata.
It probably means something in like a different language.
Mata Mata. It's from the Amazons.
Oh, I was close.
It's part of the family of animals.
Thanks, Jack.
I do what I can.
In Indonesian and some other languages, it refers to a spy or the act of spying.
Because he's underwater.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter?
Dude,
What's the matter?
this guy's all. This might be my new favorite animal. Look at him. Look at this picture. He looks awesome.
Yeah, it basically looks like the head is the frog that we saw.
It kind of looks like a pig a little bit. That nose.
He looks so happy. Yeah, he does. He does look like it's like a pig turtle, but he's so happy. He could be in Kung Fu Panda.
Crazy. Why does this thing exist? Why its neck looks so long like a snapping turtle? Huh. Look at this. This guy looks like he's about to do something like he's not supposed to. Look at him. Look at that guy.
And he's just randomly in this pond. That's insane.
He looks devious, like a devious grandpa.
I'm gonna watch me some Dragon Ball videos.
All right.
It was a giant mata turtle. These guys are from the Amazon, and they are crazy. Now, we already have a couple of these guys back
Whoa.
at home, but I think this one is way bigger than them. This is so cool. We put him in his own container, and
That's
then
like
we
the
kept
size of my
exploring the
head.
deep end. Did we get anything?
No, it's not.
Oh my
Not even
gosh.
close.
Another axolotl. This is a big one too. Check him out, you guys. Now,
Aw.
we've caught so many axolotls already. However, the biggest
So
ones are still
cute.
to come. There
Don't
was
you
so
dare
many
blur
in
it.
here that I was catching them in almost every net. There's another axolotl and some sort of catfish right here. This kind of looks like
They
a
were
Wells
hanging out.
catfish.
So good
I have
at
no
fishing.
idea. That's really cool though. Axolotl, catfish.
I always thought
throw it in the
fishing you did
bucket.
with, like, a
well,
hook
so far we've
and a
explored the
string.
shallow end and the middle. And
Not
what
when
we're
you got
gonna
a
do is
pond,
we're gonna
Adam.
take a couple more nets right here, and then we're gonna venture off to the deepest part of the pond and see what all we could catch over there.
This mother truck is crazy.
These fish are awful at
Oh
like
my
dodging
gosh,
the
look at
net.
this.
You'd think
There's
they'd be able to
something
swim
big in
away
here,
from
Helen.
it.
We've only caught
think
a
they're
couple
all
of these
stuck in
before.
this, like,
This right here is a
debris.
I
pink
guess.
Jack Dempsey. Usually
Oh,
we
that's
catch
a
the
meat
normal
fish.
Jack Dempseys, but never these. And this is a really
This
big
is a
one.
full
So let's
head
get
Jack
him in the
Dempsey.
bucket, and then we'll take one final net here in the middle. Let's try to end it off strong here. Come on, give us something
Something good. Come on.
What is that?
Frog.
Oh my, No way! We definitely ended it off strong. We got another Pippa.
No!
Whoa!
Guys, do the Pippa.
Tonight.
Pippa,
It would be
Pippa,
really cool
Pippa,
if this one
Pippa,
was a male and the other was a
Pippa,
female,
Pippa,
and then they could breed. And then
Oh,
we
yeah,
could
look, he's
breed
doing
that
it!
monstrosity
He's doing it!
In person. Oh, that would be disgusting, you guys. Okay, well, another
Ew,
Pippa
I don't like the
frog.
holes in
Let's
their
get him in the
back.
bucket, and then
I would
it's
try
time
and
to
fill
go
him
to
with
the
whipped
deep end.
cream.
I am not looking forward to that. Okay, here we
trying
go,
to think
guys.
this
We're making our
pond
way
was
to the
like a
deepest
pool.
section of the pond.
Why does
Oh
it
my
get
gosh,
deeper?
This is absolutely disgusting.
It definitely was a pool.
Look at this. This is pretty terrifying. At least I got my
my
waders on.
gosh.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a net right here, okay? Come on, please no gator.
Okay.
No,
Alex
no,
mom,
no
Alex
anything
mom.
crazy. Ugh, this better be worth it. This pond is so deep.
I'm
I can't
shocked
even
this
see
guy
under it.
still
Helen,
has
is there
all of
anything?
his
Tell me.
It looks like a snake.
Oh my god!
What? Oh, I see
Popped
it.
out of nowhere.
I see it. It's a albino blanco. Look at that.
Yo, Helen,
gosh,
shout
that's
out
so cool,
Helen.
guys.
Yeah,
I am
Helen knows
so
it all.
deep in this pond right now. I literally cannot look in the net. This is crazy. We're gonna go ahead and get this guy into the bucket.
This could
First
turn into a
scoop in
horror
the
movie
deep end.
quickly.
There's got to be a lot more where that came from. All right, let's go deeper. Oh my gosh, what was that? What was that? There's something. Oh my gosh. There's something crawling on top of the water. That had to have been like a snake or something. Okay. No,
What?
thank you. Did we catch anything?
Dude, why does I don't know why he doesn't have full scuba diving
Wait,
gear. I would be so scared in there.
Oh my gosh.
What are you
That
gonna
is
see?
A giant ghost knife fish. I think
I'm
that
just doing
might
for
be
the
biggest
protection.
one I've ever seen. Look at that thing, man. He is big. Okay, we're definitely
Jet
getting him in the
black.
bucket. I don't
That's
know,
definitely
though.
one of
I
those
don't know how
fish
much
you
I
like
can
slap against your
take.
boy's
This deep end
cheeks.
is really scary.
And as I
When have you
explored
ever
it
done
some
that?
more, it got even scarier.
Something just hit my foot. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a big fish.
I tried to catch whatever
Helen,
it
was
but
that
then
you?
It attacked me.
Oh my god.
Whoa!
Get me out here. No. Get me
This
out
guy
here.
is so
Oh my
funny.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
He's actually shaking.
I would
you
do
see
the
that?
same thing.
I swear, something big attacked me. Okay, I'm not going back in.
I didn't see
Well,
anything. Did you guys see
we
something?
managed to get to the deepest part of the
it's
pond, and we
underwater.
were catching some crazy stuff, but
What
we
the
weren't
heck
able
is
to
it?
explore it all because
I'm
there's something
actually
big down there,
terrified.
and it was just too scary. But thankfully, we brought all my
Oh, here
fish
we go.
traps, and these will hopefully catch whatever is still down
He
there.
should do that from the
And We're
beginning.
gonna place one in the shallow end, one in the middle, and one in the deep end. So let's go
Okay,
ahead
good
and
idea.
pick them up.
I don't think the deep end's gonna work.
Tilapia in each trap.
Is that
that
gonna
way whatever
fit
is down there
all of
will
the
smell
fish?
it and hopefully go in.
I don't
All
think
right,
it's gonna
here
fit the
goes
big one.
First trap. Here goes the second trap. And here goes the third one. I am not going back over there. And while we let these fish traps marinate, we're going to be exploring the area where the albino axolotls live. And
Yes.
hopefully we could catch them all out.
And
Okay,
in my
good.
first net, I
Okay.
caught
I like
something,
this
but
better.
it wasn't
Get the
an
cute guys.
axolotl.
Oh, what is that? Oh my gosh. I think that's a discus. No freaking way.
He just
You have
throws it
never caught
like a
discus
frisbee?
before.
It
That is
looks like a
actually super
discus.
Cool. I guess there's more than just albino
You could probably skip
axolotls
that
in
on
here.
water
I guess
really
there's
good.
Yeah,
also
I could
fish.
get
Oh,
7
so who
skips
knows
for
what
sure
could
with
be
that
down
thing.
there.
I kept nutting around, and
Skipper's
finally
dickus.
I found this.
Oh,
Axolotl!
yes,
Albino
let's go. We got an albino
axolotl.
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 It's a pretty big one too. Look at
Axolotl.
that.
That's
First
that's the
albino
cutest
one
one.
of the night. These guys are
Oh,
super
axolotl,
cool.
yeah,
and there's
it's
plenty
spicy
more
as
where that
heck.
came from. We just started. So let's get back in there and see if we can catch
I hope he
some
gets
more.
like 10
Not
of those
long
guys.
after that, I caught another one.
Come
This
on,
guy
there has
is
to be
digging.
something in here. Oh my gosh.
He's at the
I see
furthest
a
end of the
big
deep end.
axolotl right here. Look at this, Helen. Oh my gosh.
What
No
the
freaking
Helen?
way. That's like the biggest one we've caught
There we
all
go.
night.
Oh, that
But
is
that
mommy.
wouldn't
That's
last
mommy
long,
axolotl.
because Soon we
That
would
is a
catch an
gator.
axolotl that would make this one look tiny.
That right there is the
No way.
second
There's no
albino
way.
axolotl of the night.
I mean,
This
that's
thing is
pretty average
literally
size, guys.
massive.
That's
We're
pretty
gonna get him
good.
in the
That is
bucket with the rest of them.
I'd
and
say
we're gonna
that's
keep
pretty huge.
exploring.
That's
Here we go.
massive.
Take another net right here. Give me some more. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh.
What is
It's
that?
another elephant
Axolotl?
nose, Helen.
Fishy?
No, not that
right
stupid
there's the
nose
second
freak.
fish that we caught in this area.
Tickle his
And it's
nose.
another
Tickle
elephant
it.
nose.
Yeah, keep
We caught
flicking
one
his
earlier
nose.
in the video, so that's really
Gotcha,
cool.
Poor
nose.
guy.
So far, we're gonna add this guy
Gotcha.
to the bucket,
Yep.
and I think we're gonna
Gotcha.
do a couple more nets in here. This pond, it's not like the big pond. There's not as many fish and axolotls. We've been netting in here for a little bit, and we haven't caught much.
But we kept going.
Keep
and
on netting.
eventually we
Keep
caught
netting.
Something else.
Big scoop. Come on. Give me
That's got to be a
something
fat
good.
axolotl in there.
Oh.
Yep, called
Are
it.
you kidding me right now?
Fat
Hold it.
axolotl.
Called
The
it.
size of that
Monster.
axolotl.
That's huge.
Monster
no.
auto.
This is the biggest one I've ever
That is
seen.
Godzilla-lotl.
It's albino.
These things
This
are
is
so
insane,
friendly.
you guys. This is by far the biggest axolotl I have ever
Aw.
seen. That's got to be like
Whoa.
14 inches long. That is so cool.
Dang,
We're gonna
I
have an
wanna carry one
axolotl
so
army
bad.
after this. Well, we got him.
It is
oh my gosh,
so
there's another
cool
one.
His brother. His
He's like
brother.
the king of
That
all
is
of
two
them.
albino axolotls
Baby
in
brother.
one net. What a way to end it off. We're gonna get these guys in the bucket
Axolotl
with the rest
king.
of them, and then we're gonna let our fish traps sit all night long, and we're gonna come back and hopefully we catch something crazy. But yeah, so far this video
Let's go.
has
I'm kind of
been insane.
nervous.
I am
What do you
so
guys think
nervous.
that
2 hours
big
and
thing
we came back-
was?
The big thing? I honestly think it's a snapping turtle. turtle.
A great white shark. Is that a frog on my screen right there? I think it is.
Oh yeah, I see him. I see him.
What is it? It's just like jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, could be.
Let's check the fish traps in the
He's
middle
chilling
of the
on there.
night.
They just,
All right, here we
Is that
go.
how
We
dirty
got
the water
rope.
is?
Let's check the first fish
How did
trap
he
and
evade
see what all we
capture?
caught.
Bro, he's floating
Look
on
at
water.
this, There are so many fish in the trap. Here we go. Let's see
Wow.
what all we got. Oh my gosh! Right off the bat, that looks.
Whoa! Chicken nugget.
These guys are probably starving.
Cool.
that thing
That's
ate
why they
all the
went for the
tilapia.
Oh, and there's a lot
You
of
saying
fish in
that
here.
thing is starving?
Look at this
Yes.
handful. Oh my gosh!
No
Look at
way.
this.
Whoa.
We have cichlids,
No,
we
not
have
that big-nosed
albino
freak.
pipers, We have elephant nose. We have iridescent sharks.
Drop 'em
This
all
fish
in.
trap is
Drop 'em
literally
all in.
loaded
That's your
right now.
nickname.
What else we got? We got another handful.
No.
What the heck is that? We got a gourami. We got a little pufferfish. We got a cichlid.
He's gotta be
I
making up
can't tell
names,
you
right?
What this one is? I have
No,
never
he's a
seen
professional.
This fish before in my whole entire life. Comment down below if you know what it is, but we're gonna get them in the bucket. What else we got?
That kinda
we got a
reminded me
couple
of the
more fish
gummy
in here.
sharks.
We got another gorgeous African cichlid.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we got another of these weird eel-looking things. Oh, this one's a lot bigger. Look at that creepy-looking fish. That is
Wow,
insane.
that's at least 7
Dude, in the
inches.
bucket you
I don't
go.
think the bigger
Well, guys,
fish
I
can
think
even
that was
fit
it
in
for the
those
first
nets.
Fish trap. There was a lot of fish in there. Check it out.
I really
We
hope
got
it
the
is in
whole
there.
entire bucket
Yeah,
filled
there's-
up with
I
just
really hope
one
there's something
trap.
big.
But we have 2 more to check. So let's go out to the middle and see.
It might
what
be a
caught
fully
in that
grown
one.
vampire
Here we go. We got
fish.
the rope for the second
No.
trap.
Yeah, that would be
He wouldn't have a
terrifying.
leg
Here
anymore.
we go. Let's. Oh my gosh! Look at this. There's a giant Oscar in there. Oh my gosh!
Whoa.
We got
What?
a bunch of fish
Oscar?
in there,
Gotcha,
guys.
Oscar.
Let's see what we
Oscar?
got.
How'd you get in there?
That's the one that he found
I can see a
earlier, but then there was
massive
one dead
albino
one.
Oscar. Easy, buddy. Don't jump back in. Wow,
thing
look
is
how pretty
huge.
he is. In the keeper bucket, you
He's
go.
a little grouchy.
Oh, we got another one of these guys. I'm pretty sure that's
How do
a
these guys
Texas
stay
Whoa,
alive?
Whoa,
this
it's got
is
a
really
mohawk.
fat. Look at that. We got a little Raphael catfish, and we got another ghost knife fish. We've caught a lot of ghost knife fish today.
Whoa.
Oh, we got
How
another
would you
big
even
catfish
see
right
that thing
here.
in the
That's
wild?
another one of these guys.
You don't.
They kind of look like Wells catfish, but I have no idea. Oh my gosh, look
Interesting.
at that. 2 more ghost knife fish. Holy crap. That's gotta be the most
Wow.
ghost knife
2 for 1
fish we've
special.
ever caught
For
in
being
one
a
video.
ghost, I see him a
Check
lot.
it out. We got another axolotl. That's a decent
There's
size
so
one.
many
He's pretty
things in
cool.
there.
Oh, and I see another one. Another axolotl.
These nets are highly
2 in total
effective.
from this trap. That is
I gotta
so
get
cool.
these nets.
I think
And
he's sponsored
that'll
by
do
this
it for the
net, 'cause
second
this is the
trap.
coolest
I'm gonna
net
put-
ever.
We got a lot of
I'm gonna
fish
put
in
one of
there,
these in
and
my
that
living
just
room.
leaves one, and that's the
You'll
one
catch an
all the
Alec.
way in the deep end. I'm really nervous for
You
that.
might get me.
There could literally be anything
put a
in
Krispy
there.
Kreme donut in there.
Let's see what we got. All right, here we
I
go. We
might
got
catch
the
you
rope.
both.
I am not going nowhere near that deep end. I'm just gonna pull it towards us. It feels heavy. I think there's something in it. Did we go? Oh my
Whoa.
gosh! What is that? What the heck is that? There is a
Whoa.
monster fish in there. Oh, I think I see 2 fish actually.
It's gotta be the vampire.
What is that? What is
It's-
that?
it
What is
has
that?
to be
What is that?
vampire. It's vampire.
It's actually not as big as I
What
thought
the
it'd
heck
be.
is that? That
Whoa.
looks like a freaking
Oh, s-
alien, you guys. I think it's some sort of
a
catfish.
catfish.
Oh man, he is big.
It's flat.
Oh my god.
So flat.
That is so
Wow.
Dude, what?
Wait.
Swats
I
a
heard-
swats.
I think this is a Pac-Man catfish. These guys are extremely
Oh.
rare, and we've only been able to come across one before, and this one is a lot bigger than the one I bought. That is so freaking cool.
All
What
these
they
fish
do
look
is
like they got
bury in
run
the
over.
sand, so only their eyes and mouth stick up, and they wait for prey to swim right over them, and boom, they get them. So that's really cool. We're definitely adding him.
I gotta watch that again. I didn't even see it. What happened?
And they wait for prey to swim right over them, and boom, they get them. So that's really cool. We're definitely adding him to
Too
the
fast,
bucket,
Adam.
and then there's
Now you
something
see
else.
me?
There's
No,
actually a lot of fish that
that's
do
a
that.
big bisher. I definitely know what that is. Look at that. That is a big bisher right there, you guys. Oh,
Whoa!
wow. That's a monster. That is so cool.
That is
Get him in
insane.
the bucket.
Its
and I think
fins
that is
look
it for the third
wild.
and final
I
fish
can't believe
trap.
he
We
stirs
caught
them all in
2
the
monster
bucket.
fish in there. And all together, we caught a ton of fish in all 3 of our fish traps.
Good
as
pull.
well.
I think that he actually just pulled more than $3,000 worth of fish from this abandoned pond.
That was more fish than I've seen in my entire life.
There was at least 20 axolotls.
If you guys enjoyed that video and want to see more just like it, then click this video right here.
Do it.